Welcome to Lalet Show. Have you subscribed? If not, go search on YouTube Lalet Show, subscribe, like and share. So today we are having another great episode with my friends, and we are going to learn a lot of stuff. So I'm starting on my left. Just introduce your name, say your name and which country you come from.
Okay, thank you very much, King David. So my name is Raul Simba Pungi. I am a twin, and I coming from Congo Brazzaville, and my town there is Pointe Noire.
Wow. Thank you, Raul. You are welcome to Kenya.
Thank you.
And then I have my friend. Can just tell us your name and which country you come from?
I'm Jala Smith from Liberia.
From Liberia. This is your first time in Kenya?
My very first time.
Oh, you're welcome, Smith. Then on my immediate right,
I'm called Ebas Aaron Anthony.
Ebas
Aaron Anthony from Uganda.
from your Uganda. This is your first time to be in Kenya?
It's my first time to be in Kenya.
Wow, you're welcome, Ebas.
Thank you very much.
On my far right, we have
Pakwesi, Apakakra,
Pakwesi. From which country?
from Ghana.
Wow, and I am David Mulatia. You can call me King David. We want to learn about a very interesting thing that we do in Africa, and that is how we pay our dowry to get our wives. So I would like to hear from Raul. In your country, if you want to get married, do you pay dowry or what happens?
Okay, thank you so much for the question. And first of all, I need to say that in Africa, it's African culture. In every African country, when you need to marry or a lady or having a wife, you need to pay dowry for that wife. So in my country, it depends on the ethnical group you are going to marry your wife. So if you had a very kind family that know the necessity of the daughter to be in marriage, so they will not make you things complicated, because they love that the daughter should have someone who can take control of her. So now you can negotiate before the marriage. Both family can negotiate it. But if you come with a family that has love of money, so they need that they should receive money, they consider the daughter or the nephew or the sister the merchandise they can go and give to someone and to receive, and they will ask you a lot of money and a lot of things. That
When you say a lot of money, like how much in dollars?
But it depends. Sometimes you can go even to $10,000.
$10,000.
$10,000. It depends. For the rich family, you can go even to $15,000 or $20,000.
Oh,
Depending on the family you are.
Another small question: do you get the right to choose your wife, or the parent will choose for your wife? Who chooses who to marry?
No. In my country, you choose your wife, and also the wife is the one who is going to choose the husband.
Okay.
But the problem is by marriage.
Yes.
Sometimes the lady can choose the husband, but because the husband is poor, so the family
can refuse.
That's what. Oh, we don't want you to go to this man. He's a poor man. So we have some conflict like that one.
Wow, Mr. Smith, what happens in Liberia if I want to get married?
In Liberia, if you want to get married, firstly you will have to engage the lady.
Engage the lady?
Engage her, and in the engagement is where you kind of introducing yourself to the family that you are wanting to get married to their daughter. Okay. And
is it an occasion that you
it's an occasion. It's an occasion.
What happens on that occasion?
In that occasion, during that occasion is when the both parties, your family, are gathered to discuss the engagement. we'll be asking some question. Are you sure that you wanting to get married to our daughter? You don't have anyone else? And okay, if that is the case, then okay, you be to your place, she be here, and we'll do observing the.
Do they have something they do, like killing an animal or drinking or blood of animal? Or?
Yes, during that time they put things together, like food, drinks, because when both family are called, they won't just leave. You have to be entertained. In fact, before then, when they come to where the husband to be, will have to prepare, some welcome stuff like water, food, and places set up, and then they kick off from there.
Sebo, what happens in Uganda?
In Uganda, there are very many different cultures, but specifically my culture, my tribe, that is the Iteso from Uganda. They use cows, goats, then money.
You have to pay cows, goats, and money.
Yes.
How many cows are these?
It will depend. In most cases, 8.
8 cows.
8 cows. 15 goats. Then money. Now it will totally depend according to the way the amount of money
the way they
man,
agree.
the husband has. But then again, when you come back to this other part, the central part of Uganda, the way those people marry, it is really very different. They marry in a way, they use things like sugar, salt, then some simple food stuffs. That's what they take there.
You buy like sugar, salt, milk.
Yeah, yes, that's what you take. Soap. That's what you take to the other side of your in-laws.
Yeah.
That's the way there's. So it differs
in different locations in Uganda.
Yes, it differs.
Okay.
So I've just told you particularly
your tribe.
My tribe. Then what happens in the central? That's where the Baganda are.
Okay.
Yes.
And okay, let's go to Ghana. Then I'll come back to you, my brother. What happens in Ghana?
Well, Ghana is also, we are all Africans. So
yeah.
Ghana is also a diverse country with different tribes and cultural groupings. So when it comes to marriage, culture does not necessarily play roles. It's family that plays the major roles about marriage. So our marriage is in 3 different stages. After you have gotten the lady or the lady has consented to marry you, the very first stage you do is what we call the knocking.
The knocking?
Yes. So you go to the house, you and the lady to go, or the lady informs the family, you comes there. Sometimes you go there with your uncle, you go there with your father, you go there with somebody, an elderly person you know, to introduce yourself and make your intentions clear. Now, that knocking decides whether the family will give you the daughter or not. So if you go there, you don't go there with money or gifts.
Wow.
Then they will decide to say, we will not give you our daughter. And in our culture, or as a Ghanaian, family plays a major role than the decisions of the 2 people who want to get married. So the lady can agree to marry me,
but the family can refuse.
And the culture is growing in a way that a child does not disobey
the parents.
So when you are going to the knocking, some cultures will ask for cola and some drink, some wine, sometimes it's snap. If it's a Christian home, because most of Ghanaians are Christians, you go with an envelope with some money and some giftings like rice and things. It is not part of the marriage, but that is how you introduce yourself. So the family will notice, oh, he's a good man. He cares,
brought something.
And sometimes you can go with something and they will still look at it and not give you their daughter to marry.
Why
Because
is that?
they have to value the things you are bringing. If the gift you are bringing in your knocking is not valuable to the family, and every family has something they want. So most of the times, the man will ask the daughter or the lady, what does your family like?
Wow.
As a clue, you know, to buy something.
Yeah.
And if you are going with something, you don't go with what the whole family like. You want to go with what the mother like.
Specifically the mother.
like.
Why is it very important?
Because mothers have much influence in their daughters rather than the fathers. So mothers can decide what and what. And you know, Ghana is a motherland. So we inherit our uncle's property, not our fathers.
Can you elaborate that a little bit?
So, for instance, in Nigeria, we call it a fatherland in the sense that if I'm a Nigerian man,
Yes.
anything I have,
Yes.
goes to my children.
Yes.
But I'm a Ghanaian,
Yeah.
so we're motherland. Anything I have, we go to my sister's children.
Wait a minute. Your sister's children, not your children?
Not my children.
Your sister's children? What if you have many sisters?
Yes, they will share.
What about your children?
So my children will also go to their uncles, my wife's family. So my wife's brothers will inherit my wife's brother's property. So
Wow, this is my first time this is my first time I'm hearing this.
we are motherland. Every Ghanaian, if you're an Akan, you are a motherland person. So, for instance, from those of us coming from royal homes, if I'm coming from a royal home, we are chiefs and kings. So kinship does not go to the direct son; it goes to the daughter's son. So my sister's son will
inherit your father kingdom.
So my mom now is a queen, a regent, the mother of the community, 16 communities in my country, and she has the decision to choose any of her sons to be the king. But if she's no more, the kingship goes to my sister, and my sister now decides who among her children to take.
Is this the reason that when we have a lot of Nigerian and Ghanaian movie, they act much of a king, inheritance?
Yes. So Ghanaians are much more monarchs.
Yeah.
We have a monarchy system where each community, each tribe is controlled by a chief or a king. And so our laws are being made by these people and they control us more. Though we have the national laws,
Yes.
but our traditional laws is more stronger than our national laws.
Coming back to Uganda, the last time I heard there was a king when I was in school, we were learning about King Kabaka, Mutesa. I don't know, is the kingdom still powerful in Uganda?
Yes, the most powerful kingdom in Uganda is the Buganda kingdom.
And that is where your president comes from?
No, that's where you find the Kabaka.
Oh.
That's where you find the so-called Kabaka. In that, he's a very powerful king.
Do they have a say in the governance of the country?
They don't have, because the country, the political setting of Uganda, it's a military government. Yeah. So that monarchical thing cannot have any influence.
Coming back to Raul, what happens if a girl gets pregnant in your country before getting married?
Okay, thank you so much. A very good question. And that is common in my country.
Yeah.
But the problem is when a girl becoming pregnant. It depends on the situation. Sometimes the girl get pregnant and the family of the girl, what they used to do is depend. Sometimes they take the girl and bring you.
They bring to your
house. And until to your house, until you take care of her, until she
gives birth.
She gives birth, and when it finished, and now we can, if you the girl like the marriage that you would be the husband.
Yes.
So the two family can sit down
and talk.
And if you don't collaborate or the girl also don't want to, so you separate and you pay the penalty for that.
what kind of a penalty am I paying for?
Okay, that is depends also on the situation that they have.
Yeah.
So you can find some kind family that I am the father of the girl. I can say, okay, it's okay, that's give me, you take care of your son
child,
or
yeah.
your child, and
Bring
give
back
my
the-
daughter.
yeah.
I want my daughter to go back to school and
Yeah.
to do everything. So that's also, and you can also have the family that, okay, you pay, for example, the first wine that we call, it's the first part of the dot, and the second part of the dot with drinking and money. So that's why they tax it.
Okay, like from where I come in Kenya, the day that you are going to pay dowry, we slaughter a goat and pour blood, sometimes in different families, and maybe they call the elders, and the elders will remove a certain kind of meat from the chest of the goat, and then it is cut into pieces and given to the elders who will ask questions like, are you going to stay with this girl? Are you going to stay with this man who is marrying you? And it's like an oath you are taking. Do we have that in Liberia, Mr. Smith?
Yeah, in Liberia, as I said previously, the engagement is done by the young man and his family meeting with the girl's family, and they discuss that. And after that is done, in the dowry payment, as we say, in the area of dowry payment, you're gonna have money. You have money, and the price, as I relate to money, will be $48.
How many?
$48.
48.
Yes.
Oh, $48.
Yes.
Okay.
United States dollars.
Okay.
And and then you kind of get some material for the aunt wearing.
The clothes, you buy clothes for the aunt.
For the aunt, for the uncles, and for the brothers and for the sisters. And then and that is, it is the uncle is the one who is going to give their daughters out. It's not the girl father. Okay? And it is the husband to be uncles, the one who gonna do the enrichment, the process, answering questions and what have you, and then in doing the payment of the dowry. Okay, and that's a very, very wonderful occasion.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you very much for having us in. And you want to add something?
I want to ask you, which uncle do that kind of ceremony? It's the mother's brothers or a father's brother?
Okay, on the side of the both, the girl, the lady, and the man, is the father, brother who will do. Okay, and then comes to the both sides.
We will be coming back again for the next episode. Thank you for watching Lalet Show. Subscribe, like, and share. Thank you.